Okay, we will be solving quadratic inequalities. Katulad nito, x squared minus 4x is greater than 5. First step, kailangan lahat ng variables and constants mo, or lahat ng terms mo nasa left side. 0 dapat lang may iwan sa right side. So dito, since yung 5 ay nasa right hand side pa, so kailangan natin siyang ilipat sa left. So it will become x squared minus 4x minus 5 is greater than 0. Second step, kailangan yung coefficient ng x squared or ng quadratic term in this case, ito yung coefficient nito, itong x squared, kailangan positive. So kung hindi siya positive, syempre negative yun, mumultiply po pa lahat sa negative. And then remember, kapag inequality, if you multiply or divide by a negative number, ma-reverse yung inequality sign. So kung dati siyang greater than, magiging less than siya. Okay. Pero since positive na to, wala natin kailangan gawin. Third step is to factor. Factor the left-hand side. So, ang factor nito ay x minus 5 tsaka x plus 1. Yung mga magpapa-0 dun sa left-hand side, which in this case ay 5 at saka negative 1, we call that our critical numbers. 5 at saka negative 1. Si 5 at si negative 1, hahatiin niya yung number line sa tatlong boundaries. Okay? Mas mababa sa negative 1, mas mataas sa 5, at sa pagitan ng negative 1 at 5. Okay. Nandun yung solutions natin. Ang pinagkaiba nito sa quadratic equation, ito, set ng numbers yung sagot. Sa quadratic equation, dalawang numbers lang yung sagot. Or two numbers. Ito, set ng numbers. Okay. So, isipin mo natin, let's draw our number line. Hinate nung mga critical numbers yung number line, negative 1 at saka 5. So ngayon nahanapin natin, yung solution set ba natin ay nasa left ng negative 1, nasa right nung 5, or nasa pagitan ng negative 1 at 5. Para malaman yon, kailangan mo magkaroon ng test values. Isip ka ng numbers na nasa mga boundaries na yon. For example, sa negative 1, ang pwede natin gamitin ay negative, yung madali nang i-substitute. For example, negative 100. Pagitan ng negative 1 at 5, let's try 0. Pagitan ng 5 to positive infinity, let's choose 100. Pag-usapan natin tong x squared, this equation. X squared minus, this inequality, x squared minus 4x minus 5 is greater than 0. I-substitute natin yung mga napili natin na critical numbers. Na test values. So, kung negative 100 yan, substitute natin negative 100 squared minus 4 times negative 100 minus 5. Negative 100 squared, definitely that's positive. Very big number. Negative 4 times negative 100, that's still positive. So a very big number plus positive 400 minus 5, that will give us a positive number. So in this case, on this boundary, we will get a plus. Yeah, mga plus dyan. Or isang plus lang lagay mo, okay lang. Next. Negative 100 din pwede ka pa mag-try ng iba pa, but makikita mo dun, positive lang din lalabas. So, kahit isa lang, okay na. How about 0? So, we have 0 squared minus 4 times 0 minus 5. 0 squared, that is 0, minus 4 times 0, that's still 0, minus 5, so that's negative 5. So, in this case, negative. So, puro negative dito. And then, 5 and beyond, balikod pala, ganito pala. Okay. 100. So, if you substitute 100, 100 squared minus 4 times 100 minus 5. 100 squared, that's a very big number, minus 4 times 100 minus 400, it will still be positive. Minus 5, medyo malit lang yan, positive pa rin. So, in this case, plus pa rin yan. So, ano yung mga kailangan natin? Sabi sa inequality natin, na kailangan daw natin ay yung mga numbers na ang x squared minus 4x minus 5 ay greater than 0. So, ibig sabihin na greater than 0, kailan daw sila positive? So, in this case, dalawang areas or dalawang divisions or dalawang parts ng number line natin na ang positive sila. Lahat ng mas mababa sa negative 1 at lahat ng mas mataas sa 5. So, therefore, yung graph ng ating inequality, the graph will be negative 1 to 5. Will be mas mataas sa 5 at mas mababa sa negative 1. So, shadean lang natin. So, this one, mas mataas sa 5. Not including 5, so that's the reason why it's parentheses. Kung kasama siya, it's bracket. Ang lahat mas mababa sa negative 1. Some books, bilog na walang shade yung ginagamit nila, pero tayo, parentheses na lang. Pag sinulat natin yung sagot natin in set builder notation or sa set builder notation o kaya sa interval notation, kung set builder notation to, our solution set are all those x such that x is less than negative 1 or x is greater than 5. In set builder notation, mula negative infinity hanggang negative 1, yun kay 5 to plus infinity. Now, kung ang inequality natin will become, dito na lang, will become x squared minus 4x minus 5 is greater than or equal to 0. So, kunyari, nagkaroon ng or equal to 0. You will have basically the same solution. Yun nga lang, kasama na yung negative 5, yung negative 1 at saka yung 5 sa solution set mo. So, imbes na ganito, yung magiging graph mo na will be from negative 1 to 5. Instead of parentheses, you will use bracket. O kaya naman, bilog na may shade. And then, how do we write the solution set? Yung solution set naman natin, all those x, such that x is less than or equal to negative 1 or x is greater than or equal to 5. Kung interval notation naman, it will become from negative infinity to negative 1, including negative 1, yun 5 to plus infinity. Yung infinity na sa plus, okay lang kahit wala yun. Okay. Kapag naman less than to, you will have basically the same procedure. So, let's see kung less than. Kapag x squared minus 4x minus 5 is less than 0, so, ang kailangan mo naman dyan yung mga negative. So, in this case, yung nasa pagitan ng negative 1 at saka 5 yung solution natin. So, pag alam na natin to, the numbers that will satisfy our inequality will be those numbers between negative 1 and 5. Okay, shade lang natin yung pagitan. This will be our solution. Then, how do we write our solution set in set builder notation? It will become all those x such that x is greater than negative 1 but less than 5. Interval notation, it's from negative 1 to 5. Okay, parenthesis pa rin kasi hindi sila kasama. Okay, kapag naman yung inequality natin naging less than or equal, yan, less than or equal to 0, so mangyari dito, mababago lang yung ating graph. It will become bracket instead of parentheses. Yan, bracket instead of parentheses. Shade natin sa gitna pa rin. Yung solution set natin in set builder notation will become all those x such that x is greater than or equal to negative 1 but less than or equal to 5. In set builder notation, it will become from negative 1 to 5. Gawin natin, let's solve this using your Casio FX991EX Plus. Okay? So, try muna natin yung greater than kanina. Kailangan nyo munang isulat siya in standard form. Standard form ng inequality. Kailangan 0 yung right-hand side. So, let's go to menu and then look for, pag first time ka nag-menu, nalito ka sa number 1. So, you have to look for the inequality. In this case, it's at B. So, just press equals. The degree of the polynomial is 2. It's a quadratic. And tapos piliin mo lang dito kung ano yung form ng quadratic inequality mo. Try natin muna yung greater than. So, we'll be selecting number 1. And then, our A is 1. Our B is minus 4. And our C is minus 5. And then, equals ulit. So, here is our solution. X is less than negative 1. See here. X is less than negative 1. This one, less than negative 1. And x is greater than 5. X is greater than 5. See that? Okay. So, let's try kapag greater, pag less than. So, pag less than naman, let's go back to mode, inequality, degree 2. And then, let's try ito yung less than or equal. So, let's try 4. Then, let's plug in 1, 4, 5. Nakalagay na siya. So, ito yung sinosolve natin, itong inequality na to. Then, press equals. So our solution set is between -1 and 5, including -1 and 5.